Cherry came on the air tonight completely unprepared. They asked him about the Vancouver defense, that they're decimated, and this one's injured, and that one injured. And he couldn't even get the name straight. So he started to talk about how good his boy, Bieksa. The last time I checked, Bieksa is Bieksa. Bieksa, not Bieksa. So he says Bieksa 4 separate times. The guy can't even speak English. All he can do is, hey, there's our man, there's my man, Bieksa, good guy from Ontario, Kevin Bieksa, way to go! And then he goes off and he talks about the injuries and Sammy Salo getting injured. And he talks about the other defenseman that's injured. Doesn't even know his name. Calls him Willie Martin. Not Willie Mitchell. Willie Martin. He couldn't even get his name right. McLean had to correct him on the name. The guy can't talk English, and then as soon as he makes a mistake and he gets all flustered, he starts talking about, hey, the armed forces over in Afghanistan, way to go, guys, watch the games, we're behind you, you're our guys. But he fakes it and he gets out into a total different area. But the bottom line is the guy came tonight unprepared. He is senile. All he talks about was Bieksa, and he talked about Willie Martin, and then he deflects the whole thing and starts talking about Bobby Orr because they put up the monument for Bobby Orr today in front of the Boston Gardens, which of course he deserves. The guy's the greatest of all time. But he deflects everything to get away when he doesn't know what he's talking about. So he talks about the armed forces, and then he talks about some of his Ontario guys. But he was absolutely unprepared. He can barely speak English. It's really sad that we support this kind of a guy across our country when the guy can't even speak English. It is quite sad, actually.